I've just done a set of spark plugs. We got it running okay, but the previous owner told me it had head gasket failure. So today we're going to actually test that, and if, as I'm pretty sure it is, it has got head gasket failure, then we're going to attempt to use steel seal. Now I've done this, I think 4 cars before, and 3 out of the 4 worked. The 4th one didn't work because I didn't use enough. That was the Pontiac. Now I'm not sure if I will probably still do the head gasket on this if I decide to keep the engine that's in it. If I don't, I want to put an AJ6 in from an XJS or an XJ40. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, I think that'd be quite a cool project, then like, subscribe and all that jazz. But for now, I'm going to do my first proper drive in this car. It's not far, it's from here to just over there. But I haven't done it with more than like 3 cylinders. So as you can see here, she's sort of running okay. But yeah, let's go for a gentle drive. It's actually running really smooth. Little suspension knock, so I might have to look at that at some point. Just gonna park it here because I want to get some cars out of the workshop, and we're going to do a what we call sniff test. It's basically a block test for carbon monoxide in the cooling system. I don't think, knowing how quickly this thing pressurizes, in fact I'll show you. Don't do this at home, boys and girls. So radiator cap is on. I have only driven from over there. That is a lot of pressure for such a short drive. So let me get space in the workshop. It's really hot in the sun, and I'll move her inside and then we'll do a quick block test. So this is the stuff we use. Pour a little bit in the reservoir there, and the idea is that we pump the bubble, it draws air or the contents of the fumes coming out of the coolant reservoir into this bottom chamber, and if there is carbon monoxide present, this blue liquid will turn green. You can see how I do that, the bubbles come through it. So start her up, and she starts really well, starts really nice, and it's supposed to do this when the engine's hot, but I don't think there's much point because, well, you all heard the amount of pressure coming out of there. That's changed already. Wow. Yeah, that's I'm not going to run that any longer. That head gasket's cooked. So this is going to be the real test of steel seal, because I don't think any of my cars that have had head gasket failure in the past have failed that quickly. So I'm going to go and I'll probably just move her forward for a minute. The engine needs to be completely cool. Obviously I know I haven't driven very far, but I've driven far enough that I want to leave it for probably an hour, just to make sure the engine's completely cool. We'll then put the steel seal in, run it for, I think it's half an hour. We shall check first. And yeah, a true test of steel seal. Does it actually work? Right, I've got 2 of these, and then I read on the back that for engines over 4 litres, I need to use 3, so I've got another one on order. So I need to make some space in the reservoir. So I'm going to get my little sucky pump thing and try and drain some out of this thing. And basically I've just got to pour it in, start it up, I'll put it outside. run it with the heater on for about half an hour, and we'll see how we go. Now, I've just noticed the water pump has been replaced. It's got some nice fresh sealant on it, so maybe that's why the head gasket went in the first place. Jubilee clip on top of the water pump also looks new, so that would certainly make sense. But yeah, so yeah, the extra bottle should be here imminently. Just gonna make some space and then we'll pour it in. Right, so we've got all 3 bottles of steel seal in. I don't know if you can see there. I'll just shake the car a bit. I've had to top it up with about 2 litres of water, so this is low. Now, the instructions do say to put the cap back on. There is a pressure relief valve spring type thing in there. I've also topped the oil off. Those who have seen previous videos of the car will know that the oil is very milky, and I will obviously be doing an oil filter change, but I was actually going to drop the oil and not do the filter, but just drop the oil and do it today. But I don't know if you can make out, I've got my torch, make out the condition of that camshaft. There we go. It is rusty, so I don't really see as much point, obviously. Hello. Alright, obviously if we decided to restore this engine, we'll probably put new camshafts in it. But yeah, let's start her up, and I'm going to run it for half an hour and see if Steel Seal can fix this really, really broken Daimler Straight 6. So let's go with a, what are we now, 20-minute update. As you can probably see, we've got a bit of a coolant leak. I think it's the water pump. We also noticed the engine is running a little bit lumpy. Now, I haven't done anything with these carburetors, so I haven't tuned them. I haven't even looked inside them. Temperature gauge we're holding okay, just over half. The fan's kicked in, which is good. If I hold the revs up, it's running smooth enough. Ugh. So I'm pretty sure the hunting is just a carburetor, or possibly if we're running a bit rich, you might have fouled the new spark plugs already. I would like to get to the half an hour, which is definitely getting worse the more. Maybe I'll go and get a screwdriver and just wind the SUs up a little bit. Weirdly, so you're supposed to run the heater whilst having Steel Seal go through. My fan doesn't work, so I've obviously set it to high, so the valve should be open, so at least the Steel Seal can work its way through and hopefully not block anything. Well, I've also noticed my wipers that did work in previous videos now don't, which is a little bit strange. So hey, it's character. So yeah, we'll give it another 10 minutes and turn her off. I'm definitely not going to open up the cap, the radiator cap, with the straight after doing this. So yeah, we'll yeah, hopefully get another 10 minutes of running and turn her off. Right, we've got it running a tad smoother. We're now at the half-hour mark. So yeah, it's tweaked the air, the butterflies in the carburetor a little bit just to level it out. It's still a bit lumpy, but let's get her in the workshop and let her cool off a little bit. Oh, I see the temperature gauge is still just over half. The fan's been kicking in and out nicely, so yeah, pleased with this. I do need to adjust my mirror. Ugh. So we go on Tommy's ramp, because then the water pump can leak on there and it's his mess then. Sorry, Tommy. it's warm in here. Nice that the fan still runs as well. Right. Right, we're going to give it a bit of time to cool down a bit. Just long enough that I can get the cap off, top up the coolant, and then maybe we'll do another sniff test. Let's see if all being well, she's fixed. Right, it has been about half an hour. I'm armed with a rag. Let's see, you've got to be really careful, but that's a lot of pressure. Right, it's good. It smells a bit petrol-y in here, but coolant level's a bit low. So I'm going to top it up and then we'll start her up and do another sniff test. Right, we're topped right up there. I'm not going to put the cap on, obviously. We've got some new fluid, some fresh fluid. Let's just start her up. Still running a little bit lumpy, but wow, looks like Steel Seal's done its thing again. Going to check the temperature gauge, make sure we are still warm. Yep, we are just under the halfway mark, so it looks like Steel Seal has done this thing again. So that's the result. Yep, safe to say, head gasket's fine. I do like how I'm not quite as surprised as I was with the first couple of videos. Like I say, it's turn her off. Yeah, well, that is a massive result. Really wasn't expecting that. Obviously, we've got the water pump to replace, and I think I'll just use her as is for the time being, and then maybe in a few months' time, maybe over Christmas, we'll possibly look at putting another engine in. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, safe to say Steel Seal had done its job again. Brilliant. I've still got to service this. There's going to be a few more videos on this before we get going again. This fan I'll probably get rid of because we've got the electric fans in the front and that's not going to be doing jack shit. Obviously we've got to find the coolant leak, fix that. We've got some electrical gremlins like the heater not working, the wiper's not working. Shut the other side of the bonnet. Just curious, and pretty sure this isn't the case, but I know a lot of modern Audis and Volkswagens and stuff, the wipers don't work if the bonnet's open. Oh yeah, well this isn't going to be the same. This is actually an electrical thing. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope this helps someone. Yeah, turns out Steel Seal can fix a head gasket that is that badly gone. Yeah, I'll see you next time.